everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope and this is Hopeful Planning. Today my video is going to be giving you a very sacred recipe in this family. It is the buffalo chicken dip. Basically it's kind of like a casserole as well, but this is another one of those dishes that we've been making for years, and it is actually keto friendly also. So for those of you on keto, I hope you like it. Let me know if you do try it. For those of you not on keto, you can have it just as well. In fact, I was excited about bringing this to you today, which is a few days before the 4th of July, so you can take it to a barbecue that you're going to. If you're hosting a party this year, I guarantee you it will be a hit. I literally make this dip once a month at least for Andy's work and his family at work. I have made it for my work family as well, and they are hooked. So get started. The first things I'm going to let you know are the items that you need to make it. The first thing is you need a block of cream cheese. It's an 8-ounce block. You will need some Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce. Get a whole jar. It's a 12-ounce jar. I usually don't use the whole thing. I use most of it, but you'll have the whole jar. I also use the Marzetti's blue cheese dressing, which is usually in the produce section in the refrigerated area. These are all things that I use for this dip, which makes it really, really good, but you might have a preference of a different blue cheese dressing, or you might have a preference for a different buffalo sauce. That's completely fine, but I know what has worked for me. So just letting you know, another little thing there. You do need an 8-ounce block of mozzarella cheese. I actually shred it myself. I prefer to do that. It's the consistency. I believe it's better for you, but you can certainly get your own bag of shredded cheese already shredded. The other thing that you need is chicken. I've made this for years, and up until recently, I would always make it with just a package of chicken breasts. And usually there's like 2 massive chicken breasts in the regular package, the small package. You would stick it in a pot of boiling water on the stove, boil it. Once it's done, then you have to sit it out, let it cool before you can even touch it. Once it's cooled to the touch, then you shred it with like 2 forks. That got time consuming. In fact, sometimes I wouldn't even want to make it because that was kind of a pain. If you want to do that, you certainly can. But what I have started doing is I'm using a rotisserie chicken. I'm picking up a chicken that's already cooked in the store. I'm bringing it home and I'm just taking all of the meat off of it. So white meat, dark meat, all of it. In fact, if you're eating keto, having a little bit of that dark meat is good too, because it gives you a little bit more fat, which is what you need when you're on keto. So I've already done that here. I have I've cut up the rotisserie chicken, and I have added about 3/4 of a bottle of this Frank's Buffalo hot sauce. It's basically to your liking, whatever you like. If you want the whole bottle and you like it super spicy, use the whole bottle by all means. I kind of tweaked it over the years, and usually about 3/4 of the bottle is what works for us. So then you get your casserole dish out. I've already pre-done some of this, so it was, this goes a little smoothly. You will preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You'll start that. Then you get your cream cheese. It's best to have it a little bit soft because, as you can see, you're going to spread it at the bottom of your casserole dish. I would use like the smaller casserole dish, not the 9x13. This one's a little smaller. We have a square one as well. Just use that. I like this one because it actually has a lid and you can take it. It's portable. So after that, I will put the chicken that I've had sitting in the Frank's hot sauce. The longer you have it sit, the better it is also, I've noticed. So I've been having it sit for a little bit because we're actually eating this for dinner tonight, and I wanted it to be super flavorful. I'm a lefty, so I'm sorry that you can't see all of this as I'm scooping it in. But yeah, you will put it down. Jordan doesn't like the scrape, and kind of just layer it. You're basically just making a layer of everything. And it smells really good as well. So the very next thing you do is you're gonna get your blue cheese dressing, and you're gonna drizzle it over. I actually don't use the whole jar of this either. Again, this is something that if you want, you can, but you don't have to. It's kind of about the same, about 3/4 of it. Once you get it out, then you just kind of spread it around. And that's when you'll know if you need more or not. Does it cover everything? So okay. So after you do that, this is what it's gonna look like. You've got kind of your layers going. You can kind of see it down there. I'm happy with the dressing that I got. I don't think I need any more. And then finally, the star of the show is the mozzarella cheese. So you just kind of put this on. I have been known in the past to put more than just an 8-ounce block of cheese. We love cheese. So, and then just, you know, make it even all the way across. All right, so this is what it's gonna look like before you cook it. And then you just, once your oven is preheated, we're gonna stick it in there, 350 degrees, and you basically, probably about 20-30 minutes, basically until the cheese is brown and bubbly. I always like to put the broiler on the last few minutes because I like that brown, bubbly look on the cheese. So you just have to watch that if you're gonna do it. But right now, I'm gonna go and we will come back when it's done and I'm gonna have Andy taste it for you guys. See you soon. Okay, so it is done. I have taken it out of the oven. As you can see, I did broil it a little bit at the top so it got kind of brown and bubbly, but doesn't that look amazing? Yep, that's what it looks like from the side view too. It is super hot right now, but I think what we're gonna do is have Andy do a taste test for it. Okay, here we are. I've got Andy with me, my hubby. He's gonna taste test it. We wanted to talk about a couple of things that you can actually dip into it. I did make my Parmesan crisps today, which are basically like chips. This is something I talked about last week on the BLT dip also, but that's something that you can use for it. Also, if you're on keto, pork rinds are a good thing for dipping as well. So yeah, you can try that. If you're not on keto, what we would do is always, well, we did two things. I think we did Tostitos and like the little buttery crackers that you get, the Keebler buttery crackers, which are so good, but we can't do that anymore. So this is what we do instead. So Andy's gonna taste it for you guys and let us know.
So the people where I work at, they absolutely love this dish. We make it a couple times a month to bring it there for parties or little gatherings that we have there at work. So here we go. Put a little cheese on.
It is hot, so be careful. Yeah, the cheese is kind of hard to.
It's delicious. A little tang. The tanginess, it's hot. You can't go wrong with this. And again, great keto dish that you can have and enjoy going to a party. You're not sure what's going to be at the party. What a great dish this can be for you to take with you. And that way you can have food on and be able to enjoy the party as well. So, great job.
Yay. Thank you. So I hope you guys tried this dish. Please let me know if you do. I'm all about, my goal with the cooking videos is to kind of incorporate keto into the things that we used to love. This week I'm also going to be making a chicken parmesan over noodles. I'm going to make it over the shirataki noodles, which are made of tofu, and surprisingly Andy loves them. So we'll either take a picture of that or film that video too. Let me know. Like this video if you like it, and please go over to Instagram as well and find me on Instagram. But I'll be back. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Bye.